Good morning, dear student. This is your facilitator Shabnam Ara. So now today I am going to take the poem The Arrow and the Song. Have you ever seen an arrow? Do you use now? Or what is the purpose of it? Has anybody got an idea? You must have seen during the Dussehra celebration, the hawkers sell the bow and arrow and all. Arrow is a weapon. Yes, it's a weapon. It is used in olden times, especially by the kings, to defeat their opponents. And it is a very sharp object. Whenever we shoot an arrow, it hits the objects and object bleeds. That means it causes an injury. So this poem is a humor on humans' hostile behavior. It's a comparison between an arrow and the words we speak without thinking. What we speak, whether it's soothing or hurting, our actions are gentle or harsh. Think before then speak. It is said that a famous quote, "I sped arrow and the spoken words never comes back." गीता में भी बताया गया है कि बोलने से पहले 4 बार सोचना चाहिए. So the poem is composed by a very popular American poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. So let's begin the poem. I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth. I knew not where, for so swiftly it flew, the sight could not follow it in its flight. The poet says that I shot an arrow into the air. Means पोएट कहता है कि मैंने एक एरो चलाया हवा में, मैंने एक हवा में तीर चलाई. इट फेल टू अर्थ, और वो ज़मीन पर जाकर गिरी. आई न्यू नॉट वेयर, और पोएट जान ही नहीं पाया कि वो कहाँ पर जाकर गिरी. फॉर सो स्विफ्टली इट फ्लू, एंड इट फ्लू सो स्विफ्टली द साइट कुड नॉट फॉलो इट in its flight. Due to its speed, my vision, my eyes cannot see that where the arrow gone and where it fell down. I breathed a song into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where. For who has sight so keen and strong that it can follow the flight of song? I breathed, I spoke a song, something to someone into the air. यूं ही मैंने कुछ किसी को बोला और बिना सोचे समझे, without thinking, I spoke something to someone. It fell to earth. And it also gone. To whom I have spoken, उसने सुना. I knew not where, but I can't understand what I have spoken with, because I have spoken without thinking. So for who? For who? For someone, for my friend, for my elder, for my parents, for whom I am speaking. I am uttering the words of mine without thinking. So my words, if are harsh, are keen, are strong, they are able to hurt someone, so it will be followed by them, by your friend, by your parent, by your elder. If they listen it, so they will get hurt, and you never know that what you have done. If you, that is the lesson by the poet. So think before and then speak. Long, long afterward, in an oak tree, I found the arrow, still unbroken, and the song, from beginning to end, I found again in the heart of a friend. Long, long afterward, after long, long time, in an oak tree, I found the arrow. The poet says that I found the arrow again after long time in an oak tree, still unbroken. The arrow is still unbroken, but the oak tree is injured because of hitting of an arrow. And the song, same as the song, the words I have spoken before to my friend, to my elder, to my parents, to my loved one, from beginning to end, all the words from beginning to end I can found again. Where? In the heart of my loved one, in the heart of my friend, in the heart of my parent, in the heart of my elder, to whomever I used my harsh word, I can see them again in the heart of them, because they hurts them and they feel very bad. So our behavior, our words means a lot. our behavior is good or bad with our elders, with our parents, with our friend, and whether it is soothing or hurting, our action are gentle or harsh. So please be vigilant, and with this I hope you all have received a very good lesson of your life. And now I would like to wind up this chapter.